Today our topic is uses of repertory. To find out two simulations after taking place, the physicians especially a beginner is prepared by a maze of symptoms. He is to category, rearrange and review them in order to construct a totally symptoms placed under totality will have to be converted into rubrics. The rubric should be located in the repertory. After further processing the repertory gives an idea about close running medicines, so that the indicate medicines disease similarities can be found out as a reference books. Sometimes the symptoms strike a physician, but he is not able to recall the medicines. In such cases, he can seek the help of a repertory. Some physicians have the habit of making chemos the prescriptions. Take now one or two variances for the symptoms. Repertory expands our knowledge by giving more elements for keynotes. For examples, feels better while constipation. Say I am will need for a doctor. Usually, one will think calendar contributions and near test preview, but one difference to a repertory it would reveal many more medicines. Next topic is it helps the study of materia medica. The repertory is prepared from the materia medica and the diaries of stalwarts, and it brings all the information to one place. Thus, an drug can be studied with the help of the repertory. For example, take any drug like sepia or discriminations and refer to any sections in the repertory which one wants to study, and then note down the presence of the remedy against the given rubric. For example, if one wants to study throat symptoms of lymphoedema, he should open the chapter of throat in any repertory and look for synchronizations under each rubric and note down its presence in various rubric. This note become the details of symptoms of throat of declarations. It also helps in the comparative studies for pages to drugs at a time can taken compared by the above sections. Since rubric directions the estimates on a difference grade 3 can 5 place in the instance of symptoms in a drug can be studied, which often changes our idea and decides the final choice. Next topic is ways to find out complete symptoms. In the repertory, a complete symptom with all its components can be referenced to at one place, especially compromises which are scattered its several places in the material media. The knowledge of rubrics and subdivisions helps in formula questions, which is an essential ingredient in case talking. Its constant use makes a physician efficient by constant handling. One difference is knowledge of material medicines, different symptoms, medicines with ranges. It suggests little remedies which could be helpful for selecting drug. Second, recommendations Bangalore series in which writers separate well-to-do sections on the relations of demand in India. Next topic is aphorisms. In the search for a homeopathic specific remedy, that is to say, in the comparison of the collective symptoms of the nature disease with the list of symptoms of nouns medicines in order to find more these in artificial morobic agents correcting correspondings by similarly to the disease to be cured. The more striking, similar, uncommon, and experiencing signs and symptoms. Put were Dr. Walburns by the publication of the character symptoms of homeopathic medicines, and he repeatedly as a renders a great service to homeopathy as well. In the Dr. J. Chillu India handbooks of quarantine, very similar in the organizations. For it, more particularly, there's that very similar words in the sections order constitution is the most suitable for effecting the cure. The more general and undefined symptoms, loss of affectable headache, debility, restless sleep, discomfort, and so forth, different but like attention when of the vacuous and undefined character, if they cannot be more accuracy described as a symptoms of such under nature are observed in almost every disease from almost every drugs. In fact, it was Master Heinemann who could release the vastness and inheritance natures of homeopathic materia medica. He could also visualize the difficulties is the practitioners will find in selecting the most similar characters of ideas, which can help particular to find the needed symptoms along with all the corresponding medicines. Such an index can help other physicians to find medicines which covers the maximum symptoms of the patients. This helps the images of the concepts of represents actually the various concepts natures of homeopathy and principles of individualism itself made the way for the emergence of the disciplines of a representative. Board of topic is aphorisms 1536 editions. In this search for a homeopathic specific remedy, that is to say, in the comparisons of the collective symptoms of the natural disease with the list of symptoms of now medicines in order to find among these in artificial morbid agents corresponding by similarity to the disease to the cure, and the more striking similar down and particularly signs and symptoms. Footnote: Dr. Wants Bongausins by the publications of the character symptoms of homeopathic medicines, and his secretary has rendered a great service to homeopathy as well as Dr. J. Charai in his handbook of principal symptoms of the case of disease are chief and most solely to kept in view, for it is more particularly this that very similar one is the list of symptoms of the select medicines much corrections to in order to consider the most suitable for effecting the cure. The more general and undefined symptoms, loss of appetite, headache, debility, decreased sleep, discomfort, and so forth, demand but like little attention when of that value, and it depends on the character if they cannot be more accurately described as a symptoms as a such a general nature are bought almost every disease from the almost every drugs. Next topic is rejecting a totally symptoms. Totality is not the sum total of symptoms. It is a logical conditions of the symptoms which chatter the persons as well as the individuals the problem. Thus, all of the symptoms which are classified to are evaluated do not form a working totality of the case. From classifications and evaluations, the hierarchies of the symptoms is a noun, but which among them should be used for getting a classification is yet to finalize. Thus, a physician is required to understand the whole symptoms and to select a few which can logically represent the whole pictures. The logical arrangement must follow a definite principles. If the case he has got more channels, a few particles with rare molecules, it will follow a different arrangements than that of a case which has a vicious modality and starting conformities to pathological general. Totality should be reacting according to the facts collected in the case. There is no hard and fast rules of getting the totally in any fixed way. The case alone decides the methods to be followed. May be required along with the history and clinical presentations. Physicians should be able to guide the patients about the relevant investigations required for the same laboratory and special invitations help to understand the disease process, and it should be done wherever required for defining the problems with different stages of diagnosis and follow-ups. Faculty should be directing accounts to the facts collects in the case. There is no hard and a fast tool to effect the totality in any fixed way. The case alone decides the methods to be followed in electing a totalis. You will select a homeopathic remedy which covers the most that is minimum in the patient's reports back after periods. And the physician should ascertain the effects of the stimulants by studying the change in the state of mind and body. At the teach of follow-up, the should look at the case fresh and the test follows of the should look at the case fresh one. Try to find out the change in the symptoms report during the previous visit. The symptoms which are relieved can be struck out so that he can out what still remains. He also attempts to find the new symptoms during the course of the treatment. Kant's instructions about case taking Dr. Zeta Kant in the famous book Lectures on Homeopathic Physiology has been lucid descriptions and useful guidelines regarding the examinations of the patient. A summary of the instructions given below. All information obtained from the patient should be recorded in the patient's own words. The case record should be conceived in a such a way that the physicians can record symptoms even while talking to by the patients. For instance, if clinicians do not give correct information, the physicians will not put words into the patient's mouth. He should frame collect the patients and no direct ones. The physician must be the collect symptoms with reference to pathology, diagnosis, prognosis, and material medical. Symptoms with respect to materia medica are the key to the prescriptions. The physician should set his mind to work intensely to assess the conditions of the patients and what relation they maintain to with the materia medica. The physician should know that anything that expects a change in the symptoms like walking dogs, etc. Homeopathy physicians should undertake training in the following areas: accuracy, images, observations, cross-section study of the patients, location studies, sections of the patients, diagnosis of the disease, diagnosis of the patients, diagnosis of the homeopathy remedy. The cross-section study gives a user a good idea of the present signs by the type of disease in the three planes: physical, emotional, and intelligence. The longitudinal section study in a study of the personal history writer throughout the yearly 400 years, along with the family background and the understanding of the social cultural experience using to appraise fully the development of the personality. The study of the past too also general includes all the means with understanding the memory, physical, etc.